Good evening, VC, North Carolina Vinyl Picker here. We got a lot to cover tonight. We got a big show. It's Tuesday night, and we're gonna start off with this right here, the Warner Brothers records. Now, we talked about the other day about ordering something from this catalog, and the catalog is something that I found in a record, and it said if you send $2, mark down which one you want, that back here, and send it in with $2, that you could get a record. Now, this was in a record album. It was from 1975. So we're gonna try it out. It's gonna be sent to Burbank, California, and I had the old goat told me that I should order the big ball. Okay, we're gonna show that one. Okay, so the big ball is right here, and need to sub up the old goat. He's one of the best. And we're gonna talk about John Sebastian, Beach Boys, Arlo Guthrie, Van Morrison, Fleetwood Mac, Jethro Tull, Faces, The Kinks, Everybody Brothers, Joni Mitchell, Neil Young, Gordon Lightfoot, Randy Newman, James Taylor, Captain Beefheart, the Mothers of Invention, and the Grateful Dead, and many more, it says. So we're going to try to get this one, and we'll see what happens. I'm going to send it in the mail this week. I'm going to put my $2 in the envelope, and we're going to send it off to Burbank, California. To Warner Brothers Records. We'll see if it comes back. We'll see if they send me something. Who even knows if the P.O. box is still there from 50 some years ago. So we're gonna give it a shot, and then I'll give you an update on what happens with that. It's a long shot, but what do I got to lose? $2? Maybe the $2 will come back to me. Okay, so let's start with this here. I found this. I ordered this from the Big A, and it came in, and it's fantastic. It's fantastic. I've listened to it about 3 times. I was going to get the box set, but I was going to get the box set, but the prices of these things keep going up and up and up on the vinyl. So I said, well, I'm just going to go ahead and get just a single disc of this one. And I've been playing it, and they've redone it. They've remixed it and updated it, and added some keyboards in there. And sounds a lot better. Richard Wright's keyboards, they've added his in, and they added some additional drums from Nick Mason. And I think this was supposed to have been originally a David Gilmour solo album. But correct me if I'm wrong, but this is just superb. Everything that comes out from Pink Floyd, I pick it up. Sometimes I get them on vinyl, sometimes it's a box set, sometimes it's a CD. Let's roll on here. These I found the other day. Oh, excuse me. They had a mark there. They had a mark down there for $35. Then they had it slashed to $15. I didn't check Discogs at the store. I got these in a little thrift shop. But they're all Pearl Jam Christmas 45s. Here's the first one. There's the second one. There's this one. Sorry about the glare. I've already put them in some plastic. There you go. And they're all Christmas. Ho ho. Christmas stuff. So we'll see what I don't normally sell too much, but I pick these up to flip them. I don't do much of that. But, excuse me. Rough time tonight. So I got that one here, and I'm going to go ahead and do something with those. On to the next thing. So I'm going to go over, these are some CDs that I found. We can go ahead, I'll show these. I got these all for $1 or $2 at the GW in different places. Best of Cat Stevens. Linda Ronstadt, Don't Cry Now. The Kinks, Greatest Hits. Donovan's Greatest Hits. Robbie Robertson's self-titled CD. The Passion of the Christ. I thought this was the one that Peter Gabriel was on, but that was the Last Temptation of Christ. But I'll give this a listen. City of Angels. There's a Peter Gabriel song on here. I Grieve. And Red House is on here too from Hendrix. Plus other songs. It's a great little compilation there. Clanad. Legend. I like Clanad. Maura Brennan. And her sister was Anya. That's right. It is. It still is. How about some Leo Cote? Blind Faith. Like I say, these were all $1. I couldn't leave them there. I think some of these I have bought doubles of. Best of Cream. Yeah, so I got all of those. Put them over here. And then today, I found these items here. Kenny Loggins. I had this cassette when I was in the Navy. I can remember listening to it in the old Sony Walkman on board ship. This is a great Kenny Loggins album. I think that's either his son or his daughter on the front cover there. I saw this for 50 cents. I said, I got to have this. This was just going down memory lane. This is a great one. So maybe someday I'll find that on CD. And I seen this. Just so happens this is the year I graduated high school. Dazed and Confused. I want to watch it and see if it's pretty close to accuracy there. And I got some more CDs today. You know I like Olivia. There's the Grease soundtrack. My daughter's going to like that. She'll probably take that one. Best of Loggins and Messina. I like Loggins and Messina for $1. Best of the Guess Who. These were all $1. Neil Young, Prairie Wind. These next ones here I was pretty stoked to find today. Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, Deja Vu for $1. Put them in my collection. How about this one here? It's a CD and a DVD. Crazy Horse Live at the Fillmore. And there's Neil from 1970. This was a really cool buy. Fine for $1. Put that in my collection. I listened to that earlier today. How about this one here? Eagles, Hole in the World. This is a DVD with a bonus CD. Sorry for the glare. CDs have a little bit of glare. I never had this one. And then another Neil Young, Greatest Hits. These are $1 a piece. I mean, you can't leave them in the store. Then I found these, Peter Frampton. This almost completes my Frampton collection, early Frampton collection. This was, I paid up for this one, $3.50. Okay. And I found this Poco album. And I paid $2.50 for this one. These were all at the hospice. It helps the cancer patients. Steppenwolf, recorded live at the Matrix in San Francisco, May 14th, 1967. This was $2. And these are all really good shape. I looked at them before I bought them. If they were all scratched, I would have left them there. This was $2. The Hollies' Greatest Hits. Found all these today. These are all fresh finds. I haven't even cleaned them or put them in plastic yet. Elvin Bishop, Let It Flow. This was $1. That's my first time having Elvin Bishop. And then I found this one at the GW, and it's Days of Future Past on Duran, but didn't have a cover for it, so it just had the. But it's nice and clean. Nice and clean. I wasn't going to leave that. And then I love Pictures at an Exhibition. I'm going to be showing you that here in a minute from ELP. But this one here Um, it's Mussorgsky Ravel, the Huns. I don't know. I'll have to give this a listen. This is definitely some long hair music. I think that's what they call that. And then, now these here, these were found this past weekend. U2, The Unforgettable Fire. These already got plastic on, so sorry about if there's any glare on that. You all know what this cover looks like. I think this was right during that CD phase when everything was coming out on CD. But I got a vinyl of this. I paid $1 for this. I paid $1 for these next four. That one. Another copy of Living in the Past. Has some water damage down here, but the albums look pretty good. And the booklet inside's got a little water damage. But the pictures and stuff. But the vinyl looks good. And I got it all sealed up. So I didn't see any mold. John Denver's Greatest Hits. This was $1. I like a little John Denver. I don't get too deep into his catalog, but. And then this one here was, I think, $2. Kenny Loggins album. I've never heard this one. So, yeah. Those are pretty cool. And then I like to give a shout out to all the veterans. Veterans Day is coming up on Thursday. All my fellow shipmates in the Navy, if they're out there in the YouTube world listening tonight, thanks for everything you did. And yeah, it was a wonderful experience being in the Navy for 20 years. I learned a lot, matured a lot, especially in the first few years, growing up in New Jersey and then going in the service. It was definitely an eye-opening experience, and then continuing on all my ships. I was on 5 of them, made 6 deployments, was in Desert Storm, and finished my career in Orlando. That's the down and dirty, the quick version. But yeah, so it was wonderful, and it was nice having my nephew here this past weekend. He was with me for the ride on that. He's very special to me. So yeah, so that's all of the stuff I wanted to talk about tonight, and except for we're going to go into the little special I was going to do. I have a bunch of records that I want to talk about that are albums that are foreign records. They weren't pressed in the U.S., but I'm going to save that for another night. Probably do that Saturday night because there's a lot of them, and I had other things I wanted to show you tonight. So we're not going to talk about that. And I think the wife wants to go shopping tomorrow, thrifting. So, I mean, that's cool. I mean, I could go find some more. I found a bunch today, but I only paid $2 for these. I don't get too crazy. If it's a new release, then I'll usually buy it on CD because the prices of vinyl have skyrocketed, especially on new releases like the Pink Floyd that I picked up, and I bought the Beatles, the Let It Be remix. I listened to it today, Rachel. It really does bring out. It does sound a lot better than it did, I think. But I do like the Let It Be Naked too. That's really good. Then I got Tori Amos of Ocean to Ocean. That's her new album coming out, and I bought that on CD, and that should be coming in the mail. So just to try to cut down on the cost and on these new records that are coming out, I'm just picking them up on CD. It's just cost effective for me being retired. Okay, so we're going to run through. Then I have some colored vinyl. Stand by for that. That might be that'll be next week. Also, I'm going to go through all my colored vinyl, like we did on those promos. That was a big show, and had a lot of people commented they really liked that promo show, and that tied in with my contest. My contest runs until the 15th of November, and show up to 5 promos. I think we got 12 people entered in the contest, so it's getting a little crazy. People are really jumping on the bandwagon, getting this going, and I'm getting more and more subs. I think I'm up to almost 130, and we're skyrocketing to 200. We're getting there. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of time. It's going to happen. I keep showing all these great albums and vinyl, and I show CDs is also. I don't listen to a lot of CDs anymore, but I try to. I bought a CD player for $5 at the Goodwill, put it in my little room here, and been listening to a few, but not like we used to back in the '90s and stuff. I've been listening to more vinyl. I'm loving the vinyl, and bought myself a new turntable, and it really sounds good. So here they are. We're going to show these real quick. We're already at 15 minutes, so try to close this out in 20 minutes. The original master recordings, Emerson, Lake and Palmer. And I found all these for a very low price, but this one here and the next one are real expensive records, like $100 expensive. I did not know that, but that's okay. I'm going to keep them. I ain't going to flip them or nothing. Original master. Yeah, pretty cool, huh? Sorry for the glare. How about this one here? Nautilus Half-Speed Master Series Super Disc. Heart. Dreamboat Annie. Found this at a record convention. I paid $10 for this, and it's worth well over $100. I guess the guy didn't know what he had. But it sounds, man, it just sounds incredible on that mushroom label. The next one is I think I found this one also at the record shop. Carly Simon Quadra disc, CD 4-channel, discrete. I like a little Carly Simon, especially her early. I have her, mostly all of her. This is from '73. This is her first album. Quadra disc. Playing Possum. Maxie talked about this album cover. Quadra disc also. Carly. With her boots on her knees. Yeah. Love it. Love that album too. And how about Super Disc, featuring superior quality pressings, extended dynamic range, cut half speed from the original analog master. Loggins and Messina, full sale. I think I paid less than $5 for this at a thrift store. And this thing just sounds incredible. I love Loggins and Messina. I always did. Yeah, they sound great. This is Direct Disc Labs. Okay, then we got one of my favorite. Just saw him live about, I don't know, 7 or 8 years ago with my nephew. Al Di Meola, Elegant Gypsy, Half-Speed Master, Audio File Press, and Extended Range Recording, Master Sound, CBS, Elegant Gypsy. This one sounds great. These all of these sound incredible. I keep these all separate from the rest of my records. Like I do my promos and my white label and my colored vinyl and all of the ones I'm going to show you Saturday, which is a big bundle of, I keep finding more in my collection that are weren't pressed in the U.S. This is original master recording from Poco, Legend. I wasn't sure I was going to like Poco so much, but yeah, Jim Messina was in Poco, as well as Timothy B. Schmidt, and a lot of other people were in Poco. And I do like them. I like a little bit of that country rock. Poco and Marshall Tucker, you never see Marshall Tucker out in the wild. But you do see Poco albums, and you see Allman Brothers out there once in a while, a great while. But this is a really good album. This is on that white label. Legend. Yeah, so those are pretty cool. Those are the ones I ran across so far. If I run across any more, I'll show them. That's about all I got for tonight. And I like two from the trunk, and Tony P, and the Old Goat, and Stoner Stash Box. Those are 3 of my favorite shows. And I'm just going to give a few shout outs there. And I watch Mazzy religiously and Rachel. So those are some of my favorites. Sub them up. I'm trying to learn how to put those links to them in the bottom of my show here. So I'm right at 20 minutes. I want everybody have a great evening. We'll get this up here in a few minutes, and yeah, hope you enjoy the show. If you enjoy my channel, sub to my channel, hit the bell, and sub up those other channels I mentioned, and hit the bell for them too. And oh, don't forget Prog Hat, another one of my great shows that I like to watch all the time. All right, y'all have a great evening. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye for now.